What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Minecraft. This is episode 75, so we're gonna do a world tour. And similar to episode 50, I'm gonna start in a creative world that has not been touched. It's an exact seed replica of the world that I currently stream on every day, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys like the progress that's been made. The world was originally started around the beginning of March. I don't have the exact date of the first streaming session we did because I did not stream that day, but my first stream was live and posted around March 12th of 2023. And for point of reference, it is currently July 21st. So it's been about 4 months, a little over 4 months. So 4 months ago, this is about what our world looked like. This is the island that me and my friend Eric are currently building on. This is what it looked like before we were here. It's kind of split in the middle between an oak forest and a spruce forest. The terrain definitely looks a little different, because when we first opened the world, it was in 1.19, and this excuse me, I think this copy might have been done in 1.20, but essentially it still has the island that we started on, because I don't remember this right here ever existing, and this right here is a little weird. But yeah, this is what the island looked like. Let's go ahead and get off this creative version and open up the realm. I believe we're currently inside my iron farm that I made, which is okay. That's as good a place to start as any. Oh, sweet. Nothing is getting spoiled. Fantastic. I know I am low on rockets, and I am gonna need them for this recording, or for this stream. So, pop those in there. And let's start. Okay, so the inside of the iron farm, shit, doesn't really matter. It's currently kind of broken right now. I still need to figure out where the hell he's spawning, because he shouldn't be spawning anywhere but the inside of the farm. And essentially what I have done to this farm, I call it the IFIF, otherwise known as the Identified Flying Iron Farm. I always wanted to have some sort of crazy mega structure around the iron farm, and I decided to do a UFO. It's still not 100%. I know that there was an idea I had at the beginning for the tractor beam here. I wanted to build like a cow inside the tractor beam, because the whole idea of the UFO was taking inspiration from a painting that my wife did. But there's just a lot of other things that I want to take care of before we get into doing such a thing. Trying to avoid looking at too much. This is our means of automatic honey production. This is the most recent thing we built, and it's pretty solid. This is my little AFK hole. I break that block, and then I just hide in there, and I've been AFK in there. And as you can see, it's pretty solid. There's not a maximum amount of bees in both of them. I think this one's pretty close to max. This one is not, but that's just how it goes. So we're gonna come straight down here, and this is the starter house. And honestly, it's getting to the point where it's falling behind in terms of like style compared to everything else. So I think it's time we're gonna try to upgrade the starter house. But we got like a furnace room. I'm pretty sure this is my original enchanted iron armor. Got some anvils, spore blossom. This is a parrot that I found when we went to go find some jungle wood. We come down here. This is our enchanter. Hasn't moved. This is the original enchanter. We used to keep our beds down here. This got our trash dispenser. This is one digging tunnel that we decided to check out. I've got a dripstone farm here. It's pretty decent. I don't exactly know what I need all this dripstone for, but I'm farming it. So there's that. Then that leads down to like our actual first cave that we decided to go mining in. The first build is obviously this one right here. Well, I guess that wasn't obvious, but this was like our first like actual like build, something like this that wasn't like starter blocky. And this is our storage room. It's pretty decent, pretty good size. Yeah, an inner chest. Some of the barrels have stuff. So sorry. Some of the barrels have stuff in them. We got a couple armor stands, brewing stands, another anvil, a bunch of different stuff. And then we got the dragon egg. Then come up here, and there's some more storage. For the first 25 episodes, though, I guess it was probably for the first like 50 or so episodes. Whenever this building was completed, we came in here and I put the original map that I made at I guess it would have been 25 episodes because it would have been episode 25 to episode 50. But yeah, I put the original map in here. We'll see that before this is over. So yeah, this is the storage room. I guess I'll cover all the builds that are here on the island, then I'll take you guys to like the farms and stuff that I've built. So keeping our eyes down, trying not to spoil too much. The next thing we got here in line is a custom tree I attempted. I say attempted because like I'm like 91% happy with it. Like it looks decent to me. That's about all I got. I love how the UFO is always in view. It's just, bam, I'm a UFO. Next thing, the next thing that I built that's like a full structure is this building right here. This is my kind of blacksmith and forge area. So I've come down here. This is like the little forge section. I got some raw copper, some raw iron. This is supposed to be like the actual forge itself. Got like a little hammer to smack out the ingots. You got fuel sources, and then over here we got a little wagon that's carrying some copper and some iron. I don't think there's actually anything inside this barrel. Oh, I just got some. Why do I have iron in this? Okay. Got some iron in this barrel. Come in here, and this pretty much is the whole idea. This was just supposed to be a building for my super smelter, but then I decided that I was going to build an upstairs because I do have villagers that I intend to move into the island. I'm just accumulating them right now. I'm going to zombify them, cure them, make their trades cheap. That's how I came across all of my armor. I haven't spent any. I think I spent diamonds on maybe 2 diamond pickaxes. That's it. Any other diamonds that I found, I've just kept, and I used all of my brain power to acquire all my tools and armor through villager trades. So yeah, I got a normal super smelter here with just an 8 furnace array. There's actually furnaces behind this here pillar, and then I got a secondary one with blast furnaces in the event that I want to smelt down some ores. Pretty much you just come around the back here, and this is how you can access the chests. We got the fuel source chest right here, and then this is like the actual like stuff you want to smelt. And then I got a bunch of netherrack right here that I've been waiting for the right time to smelt down. I went mining for some ancient debris and came out with a bunch of netherrack for nether brick for builds that I don't know when I'm gonna build, but I will build. Then we got this little cove area back here. This spot was just kind of empty, didn't really have anything in it, so I just kind of filled it with like some storage and some logs and I don't know, just a bunch of random stuff. Here are the maps. This is the episode 25 map. Not a lot going on. You can see the iron farm up there. The island is bare. Like once I finish stuff on the island, I'm going to show you like the actual island. You can see this kind of like a gray outline around the entirety of the island here. I had a vision for the island, and it's slowly coming together. Then the little fields of copper that I got right there. But yeah, not a lot was happening there. You can actually see this building right here. This used to be a cobblestone building that was about probably like in between the center of this building right here and like this walkway. It was a building that Eric had built. It was just a cobblestone building. It didn't really have it was supposed to have a function, but we agreed that it didn't fit what we were trying to do, so tore it out and used the space for something else. Then this is the episode 50 map. It was crazy, just the difference of there. We got, as you can see, clear defining lines of the island. I'm going to show you like what those lines represent. Started some outlines for like the super smelter. As you can see, the cobblestone building's gone. He's got a build up here that he did. We're going to check that out next. I got outlines for another thing, and another thing. And yeah, so looking pretty good. Oh yeah, and then the bridge. I forgot about the bridge. We'll get to that. I got my little to-do list thing here. I guess I could take that off and technically that off because that'll be the next thing we build. But while we're here on the bottom section of the farm, got a little fountain here. I'm gonna show you guys the inside of this building. This is my technically most recent like build, and this is what we have dubbed as the wool factory. So you come in here and get to the inside, and then I got it's an automatic wool farm. I've got sheep in pods behind all these walls in here. Each wall represents the color that is going to be inside the chest. This thing's been oh damn, is that like full? Do I need to start? I need a shulker box. I don't need shulker boxes. Been waiting for this. Let's just start there. Yeah. But yeah, each wall I have all 16 colors. I just want to make sure that this is actually full. I'm probably gonna need more than that. I guarantee it's not the only one that's full. Oh, see, there's another one. So, we're gonna get this all taken care of real quick while I'm here. I might as well But yeah, so like this thing, I put all the sheep in first, as one would do, and then I did several AFK sessions just to kind of like build up the resources, and then I spent around 15-ish hours building the actual structure here. Yeah, so not every color for some reason is like at the same level of full. If there was another one that would be pretty close, it would probably be the dark gray. Oh, I guess black's almost there. Oh, magenta is there. Okay, sorry, magenta. Let me just fill this up real quick. 1 second, Nugget. My cat has brought me his toy. My cat decided to teach himself at a young age how to play fetch. Don't know how he did it, but he did it. Okay, so I'll grab a couple more shulker boxes. It's like 5. I don't see there being that many more. Completely full. Oh, what? The gray wool isn't full? That's a surprise. Pink, brown, white, and gray. Oh, okay. Well, fine then. And these are all full with shears. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna, like, stack these right here for future use. Continuing on, we got this back section back here. This was originally meant in the event that, you know, if we had sheep that, like, we didn't have enough wool and we just have like a bulk sheep farm here. But then I did some. Am I missing snippers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no. No, I did some flying around. I've been trying to find a new lush cave so that I can get some more spore blossoms. But in my attempt, I found a lot of ocean ruins, and with the new update, you can find like suspicious sand, suspicious gravel. I found a bunch of sniffer eggs in warm ocean biomes, so I brought them back here, and I found 7 eggs, and these are my little guys. Continuing on, we got the upstairs section for future villager use. I'm really happy with a lot of the portions of this build, so I hope you guys like it too. We got this first opening room. I couldn't decide really what to actually like put in here, so this is essentially what we got. I gotta trim some of these. Some of these are a bit long. Right there. But yeah, other than that, we'll just start going left to right. This first room is kind of like what I've dubbed the pastel room. This is one of the new flowers. This is the pitcher pod. That's this. You can get them only from the sniffers. You gotta plant them like you would like a crop thing, and then bone meal them to get like the actual flower. Same with the torch flowers. I haven't grown one of those, so maybe we can grow one on camera. But yeah. Oh, I completely didn't do the upstairs for the freaking smithing table, for the smithing building. We'll double back for that. Each room has beds and workstations for the future villagers in here. So there's this one. Oh, and I've got a jukebox. And I got this one. Got like little desks. This is supposed to be a desk lamp. It's an end rod and a mushroom block. I saw someone on YouTube do it. I don't know who it was. I liked the idea, so now I use it a lot when I do villager room interiors. And then this one is my favorite of the rooms. I don't know why, but it's a little bit different than its mirrored counterpart. Uh, got a little grandfather clock, but then it also has like an upstairs like little loft section with another bookcase and another desk with a desk lamp. So there's that. Okay, let's make our way back over to the smithing building. I can't believe I completely missed that. Yeah, so go upstairs here and get inside. I got a little opening corridor section, and essentially it's designed similarly to the other ones. I got beds in here, and then I got carpet. I don't have any black carpet. Huh. Weird. I didn't have any black carpet in here either. Super weird. Huh. But yeah, I did these rooms first. These rooms were a little smaller, and that's my bed. Oh. See, I got all three colors in these rooms. It's weird. Now this building is gonna house, I think, 3 different types of villagers. I've got the toolsmiths. I think that's the toolsmith. Then I got the weaponsmiths with the grindstones. And then the last one would be, wherever it is, the armor smiths. Got another little grandfather clock. One of these rooms got stuff for armor smiths, right? It was probably this room right here, right? Yeah, with the blast furnaces. I don't know why blast furnaces make armor smiths, but that's just what they do. Okay, so there's the buildings that I personally have created. So now we'll go up to the next level of the island here, and we'll check out some of the stuff that Eric has built. This first build right here is a fishing hut, complete with like a little fish aquarium. I don't know if he has anything like. Okay, so he's got a couple like exciting fish in here. He got some coral. Mainly just looks like salmon and cod. Yeah, there's one guy. He's there. But yeah, he's got this little fishing hut here. Come in. Pretty barren interior. Got like a little section down here, and then eventually we're gonna have a couple of fishing villagers in here. So he's got like a little basement for them to sleep in. But then if you come out over here, this comes down to like our little dock section that we have. And you get your first look as to the kind of design that I decided to do with the island. It's completely lifted up off the water, or at least most sections of it are. Oh, there's our bridge. We over there. So this was Eric's first build. Then you come just around the corner here, and you got his second build he did. This was meant to be a restaurant. He said that a lot of his stuff is still kind of like or not finished. So I don't know if he has intentions to come back and finish them. But he really liked the bamboo wood, so that's what he's decided to start building with a lot. I'm just going to go with the one he's done most recently, and that's this one right here. He did not have an idea for it at first, but then he came up with this idea of it being a boat shop. And looks like all he did was just create the 7 types of boats that you can create, and called it a day. No, 1, 2, 3. He didn't create all the boats. Oak, birch, jungle, dark oak, acacia, mangrove. You forgot spruce and cherry wood. Potentially because they wouldn't fit. Whatever. Then you got his biggest build that he did. It serves no functional purpose in the world, such as like the other two, like two of his other builds, but this one he's really happy with. It had something to do. Okay, so Eric and I, we worked together, and one day there was a fire out on the factory floor, and the two of us put it together. So he decided he wanted to build like a kind of firehouse station. That kind of I don't know what he was going for. But yeah, to kind of like, what was that, the plaque? Remember working safe. Oh damn. Everrock Fire Department freshwater fill. And then we got like a little upstairs section in here. That's nothing. But at least he's got the fire pole. If you guys excuse me for a sec, I'm going to take a brief second to go wake my wife up, and then we will continue on with the tour. Yeah, we're back. So that covers, I think, all the builds on the island. I guess there's just a small little section down here to check out. Move out of the way. Nope. This is where we got our sugarcane farm. And you got the inside of the wall here. Ooh, that's really dark over here. As well as our quarry that we have. This is where we got all the dirt to do the terraforming. This is where we got all of the stone that that I use. I do a lot more building than Eric does. I know it doesn't look like much, but just keep in mind that everything here at one point was flush up to here. And I guess, yeah, this bottom layer, this is where everything was flush with, and everything that's built on top of it. So yeah, like that, where the black line is, everything down is what has been dug out. So yeah, I guess we can take our first fly to get a good look at the actual island here. It's a tiered look that we've gone for. It's not like the original actual vision for it, but it is what we've decided to go for. It's a lot easier to do what it is that we were trying to do. So sorry. I guess I forgot about Eric's cabin in the woods back here. This is one of his first builds he did. He just wanted to make a little escape. And he's just got a bunch of random stuff. But as you can see, I've started to actually do something. I wanted to add a gradient to the cliff walls here. So I started with some mud blocks. I can actually show you guys like what the gradient is supposed to look like. It's over here, down here. I had a shulker box here with mud. I am going to go through after I put like the next thing, which is some cobbled deep slate, and I'm going to go back through and replace some of the mud with some of these muddy mangrove roots, just to add some textural differences inside the mud. But then we got some cobbled deep slate, and we're going to fade into some regular deep slate. Then we got some tough blocks, some cracked stone bricks, stone, where most of it is made of. And then finally, we're going to finish off with some andesite, and it's going to add this nice kind of gradient to it that's going to make the entirety of the walls and everything look much better than just these sheer stone cliffs. So the next thing of note is right over here. Very early on in the series, Eric discovered something that we dubbed the Cave of Wonders. It was pretty much the basis for all of our... Why does that sound like I'm taking damage every time I fall into it? It was the basis for all of our starting ores and everything before I made like the iron farm and some of the other farms that give us stuff that we need. He cleared out this room, and then he broke out into this, and it's just a crazy thing. There's so much stuff here that he still has not finished like collecting all of it. So he's got this entirety of this, and this is just the top section. Like you can see, there's still some stuff here in the roof. Still stuff here on the floor. There was just so much. He just never finished. I think he spent like 7 streams down here, like in a row. And I think once I coaxed him out of it, he just never came back. He started a build in here. No idea what he was going for. I don't even think he knows what he was going for. What is that? What? Okay. But yeah, this is the other side. I think this side is the side that he did most of his digging for. Damn, this thing, he hasn't even explored all of it. That's crazy. Like this thing, this isn't even where it got the cave, or maybe it did. I don't know. But I guess if you guys have been playing since the Caves and Cliffs update, something like this probably isn't as like surprising. But like it's just the sheer size of it is still just crazy. But then you come down to this second level down here, and we got some. Oh, there's some lush cave over here. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, got some second layer stuff. I guess it's a tiny lush cave. And then this stuff breaks out into more stuff. But then, coming over here, we got our first amethyst geode. That's how I've been getting all of my amethyst crystals and such. But then we've got a third layer, and we have not even, I guess we've done a little bit, but we've barely touched anything out there. We've got like basic lighting, but as you can see, there's still, this thing spans really far, really high up. And crazy thing is this torch just over here, this one right over here, this right here is just about 50 blocks below a section of the quarry. So eventually, I know 50 blocks is a lot, but eventually the quarry is gonna break through into this. I don't know when that's gonna happen. 50 blocks is a lot to dig. Um, is a lot to dig out, especially in like the size of which the quarry is in. So I mean, eventually we'll get there, but it's not something that I'm like super like gonna freak out about. So next thing of note is top floor. This is the spot for the future library. As if we come down here, you'll see a couple of fields, and some weird terrain generation. That's because if you come just over here, this is the villager breeder that we got set up. Um, I need to get over here and fill these guys up, but then I got this kind of underground railroad system that I made, and I should have brought it down a block lower because now I gotta sit here and terraform the entirety, like once you get past a certain point over here, I'm gonna have to terraform the land to mask the fact that there is there's something down here.
You may not rest now.
Bastard.
There are monsters nearby.
Okay. But yeah, this is all the villagers we currently have. This is how I got all my tools and such. To the point where, like, I've got an entire shulker box of diamond pickaxes, almost an entire shulker box of diamond shovels, an entire shulker box of diamond axes, and I started getting some swords. Got a bunch of iron over here, which is how I get most of my emeralds. And then I just got some farm stuff. And then we got Jackson! The Y is the first Y is silent. It's Jackson. He is going to help us zombify. Some of these guys have been cured at least once. He is not one of them. Probably this guy, right? This guy? Yeah, this guy. Some of them been cured. I'm going to end up curing probably most of them again. And then cure the ones that haven't been cured at all. Then we got a little... I had to take the potion stands out. But yeah, this is our little brewing station. Do I not have any... I don't have any blaze powder over here. That's a bummer. Oh, that's because I probably don't have any blaze powder. I need to go to the nether. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like... not fully... I've been so busy building other things that I've been neglecting... ooh, that could have been so bad. But speaking of the nether, we're going to go ahead, go through there real quick, take care of one farm, or a couple, I guess, things that we can see there. Okay, we got a wandering trader in here. Okay, so if you come up this way and through this here tunnel, you come down here. You got a couple of places that you can go once you get down here. The first one leads to the very first XP farm we had on the island, or I guess it's no longer on the island. This is just in the world, and it is a Trident Killer skeleton farm. Pew, pew. Pretty good source of decent XP. This is how I got all of my starting stuff. It's got a little storage system down here. It's constantly full because I don't need that much. I've got so many bone blocks that it's ridiculous. Got a netherwart farm, starter netherwart farm, I should say. That's how I got the bulk of most of our stuff. Then we got the another additional cave from a long time ago, and we actually have a zombie spawner over here. That's a lot closer than I thought it was. So if we wanted to make a zombie farm, we could. Don't really intend to because there's no use for it, because rotten flesh is probably the most useless item besides using it for clerics, but like honestly, I already have intentions of making a gold farm, and that alone is going to give me more rotten flesh than I know what to do with. If you go this way, though, um, you get to another portal over here, and that portal just goes to our stronghold, where we go to the end and such. And there's nothing really of note in the end except the shulker farm that I built, and that's not really worth showing off because it's a long flight in the end, and then it means I have to fly all the way back, and it's just a pain in the ass. But believe me, I got a shulker farm. I got plenty of shulker cells to last us a very, very long time. We'll sleep this rain away. And then the next place we'll hit up, I guess, let's see, fly over this away. We're gonna see a mountain right here. Just down here. I don't know if I filled it back in or if I just climbed out of it. Okay, so I filled it back in. If you dig down this block or dig down this, like, I don't know how far down. There's a a spider farm down there for some string, bulk string and such. And if you continue flying past this towards this swamp over here, you will find our witch farm. And this thing right here is probably one of the greatest farms that I have ever built. Originally, I was going to build a creeper farm, but then I built this thing, and it's just was so much better. Essentially because it gives us more than just gunpowder. I get sticks, sugar, redstone, glass bottles, glowstone, spider eyes. But yeah, all these chests are practically full. I picked out a bunch of some of this stuff, like the redstone. I took out all the redstone here and filled up like a shulker box of just redstone blocks. And then I took out like a shulker box worth of some of this other stuff just to have a shulker box worth. And then I did the same thing with the glowstone, like a shulker box worth of glowstone, and gave that to Eric. And then I got all these spider eyes. But then the gunpowder here is the only thing that I don't think has ever really fully filled up, because constantly using it for rockets and TNT. And then this last section here is just potions of swiftness and potions of healing, which this right here is the whole reason I had to build this mega storage system for it, because witches, when killed with looting 3 in a farm like this, create so many potions. It's ridiculous. Like, I honestly, that was something that I had never intended. I originally set this farm up to have like 5 chests, and they all immediately got filled after like an hour of running. And from that hour, I wasn't able to get much of anything except potions of swiftness and healing. Like, I did get some stuff, but not nearly enough to make a difference for what we were trying to do. So I had to set up an auto trash system set up for excess materials, and then I set up the filter for everything else. So there's just one, or I guess technically 2 more farms to show off. If you fly off in this general direction past the island, actually, let's get some height here going, because as you can see, our coordinates are about to start rapidly increasing. Need to go out to about 680, 680, something like that. Right about here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, it's more like 700 or 740, 740, roughly. So up here, I guess we'll start at the lower section. It is an ocean monument down here. Ooh. Potions in here. Yeah, so we got an ocean monument right here. I forgot I took the ladder out, so I'm gonna have to use rockets to get up there. And essentially, I have blocked off all of the spawning sections that guardians can spawn in, and force them to spawn in this area here. Pretty much, they'll travel up a water chute that leads them all the way up in here. I've got it switched with a trident killer, so they'll slowly take damage. This isn't the most efficient thing, unfortunately. I mean, it's efficient, but yeah. Then I got this filtered out for shards and crystals, and then I got an auto trash dispenser for all the raw cod that you get. But then I decided I also wanted to be able to get dark prismarine, and in order to get dark prismarine, you gotta have squidding. So, made a squid farm. That's what this is. Unfortunately, this is not just a squid farm. It actually also spawns drowned in it. So not only do I get a butt ton of squidding, but I can also acquire copper and nautilus shells, as well as more rotten flesh that I just decided that I don't want, and tridents. So many tridents. After I initially built this thing, I ran it for about an hour, and out of that hour or so, I think I acquired 45 tridents. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a use for 45 tridents. That is excessive in my book, but that's just me. So I think that covers everything. One last thing that I wanted to do. I thought I would have more time to do it. It makes me sad. I might not have enough time to do it. But I wanted to make the new maps to update the map. So what we'll do is we'll come down here, and we're gonna take the episode 50 maps. I need a cartography table, which is oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to clear my inventory out. Oh wait, no. Farm stuff. Boop. Boop, boop. Not that one. That one. That one. I can put. No, I'm gonna need that. Okay. Cartography table. Oh yeah, it'll just. Oh no. Forgot that it would lock it. I don't want that. Okay. Okay, if that's the case, then I'll just make new maps. And I'll do quick flyby of all this stuff. Right there. Right there. There. Right there. Oh, right there. 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 Some random forest. No, that goes there. That goes there. Bam. 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 Okay, so there's that. I guess if that's the case, then I'll just sit here and do that. Oh no. Okay. Shit. That's not what I wanted. So already I need to get rid of that. Fuck. Okay. Come on. Okay. Now we go like that. Like that. That one up there. That one there. almost done. We got one more corner piece. Like that. Okay. Now we're gonna go bam. I'm pretty sure. Need this one. Now we turn back towards, and then we get this one. Okay, that's most of them. We still need this bottom one over here that I completely messed up because okay, let's actually make that one real quick just so I can place all of these in their appropriate spots. In the next episode, I think I'll go ahead and lock them because I don't want them to update while we do this. Because this first set is not exact. I don't know what happened, but it was like updating by itself. And not only did I find that super alarming, but like it shouldn't do that. So okay, there we go, ladies and gents. Just because of wall capacity right now, I'm gonna remove the episode 25 map. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Put these in here. That way they're in the proper order. Then we're gonna take these down. And then we're going to put them in here. And we're going to pick these bad boys up. And we're going to pop them in. Okay. So the first one is obviously right there. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam and bam. Okay, so as you can see, there's so much more done. Just looking at that, and then I want to move this so I'm like, yeah. That's crazy. Man, that sheep farm looks nuts on the map. Alright, but I'm gonna end it here. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, Sorry for the short stream. I overslept, but it's okay. We were able to fit everything within the tour in just an hour, so now we don't got to worry about filling the last hour with something random. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys had fun, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace out and bye.